everyone. Well, hello. Look, I am in pretty much paradise, which is of course a beach at low tide. Last time I did a beach vlog, it was at this beach too, and it was windy then, and it is still windy now because actually when I filmed that one last time, that was yesterday, and it's only tomorrow, though it'll probably be a while since you last watched it. Anyway, so I hope you can try and hear me for at least some of this. But we are back on my Minster beach on the Isle of Sheppey in Kent for another rock pooling vlog of a very, very sandy shore. Last time we found a sea hare, which I didn't realise was a sea hare at the time because it was so itty bitty tiny weeny and I loved it. It was so good. I could not believe we found it. Freaked me out completely in the best way possible. So today, who knows what we can find. I want to find some new stuff. I also had technical difficulties with my camera before we could film some fish. So we've got some wonderful fish to find and film today, which I'm sure there is plenty of hiding on this beach. So I'm so excited. Let's get to it. Find some marine life. First crab of the day. Oh, you're so cute. Cutest. You're so really cute. A particularly frustrating thing about the wind is that it causes the water to ripple and it makes seeing stuff underneath it really, really difficult. Blast you, wind, blast you. Are quite a rare find for this beach. I don't know if I found one before. I have to look back at the footage, but I might not have. But what is even cooler is that this dude is showing us its really unique mouthpiece, which is called an Aristotle's lantern. That's pretty much as I got out before the wind went crazy and you can't hear the rest of me talking. So I'm going to switch to voiceover. Yeah, this is incredible to see. I don't think I've ever seen this before. This is the Aristotle's lantern, the feeding mechanism of a sea urchin. And it was named after this. It was named after him because of his book on the history of animals where it was first described. And it's a really cool, unique tooth basically that's used to scrape off algae. I'm actually going to make a video on urchins in the future or sometime soon, so make sure to subscribe and I'll tell you a lot more about these spiky, weird, alien looking creatures. To learn how to hold a crab properly, you can check out my video here. So many more crabs today! wanted to show you what or how anemones attach when they're on the sandy shore. And you can see that at the top of this anemone, it's got this really long stalk. You can't see where the bottom of it is, and that's how anemones kind of get hold of the sediment. They find a kind of pebble deep in the sand to grip onto. And then right next to this anemone was a cute tiny little crab which was blending in, and then right next to that was this gorgeous little sea spider. You tickles. I love that as well as all like the barnacles and the mussels and everything attaching to all the rocks. On that rock under that rock you found an anemone, a sea spider and a crab, just within not even 5 centimeters of each other. That's why I get so addicted to rockpooling and why I love it so much, because you never know what we're going to find under the next rock. This is a cute little long-clawed porcelain crab which seems to have lost one of his claws, maybe in some sort of fight with another crab or just on his, daily trek around the rock, poor thing. It's a bit windy! Here are some rather lazy starfish just hanging out. This looks like it's a big dahlia anemone with its tentacles all hidden up inside out of the way. We've got a beautiful little urchin here again with those gorgeous pink markings on the end of its spine. And this one too was showing off its feeding. I don't know what's going on, it's incredible. That looks like a promising rock, right? Let's give it a go. I love crabs so much is that this beach is full of them, and I just spent my childhood doing exactly this, finding as many crabs as I could, saying hello and watching them try to fight me. It was hilarious and I now love them and it's amazing. The wind could do with going away though. It's so windy. Sadly, this jellyfish had washed up on the beach, but it gave me a really cool chance to zoom in on the tentacles. There's not many species in the UK that can actually sting you as far as jellyfish go, but potentially this one could. I think maybe it might have been a washed up lion's mane's jellyfish. So just out of a bit of caution, whenever you find a washed up jellyfish, don't touch the tentacles, because even after they're dead, they can still give you a bit of a sting. Okay, so the rock pools were fun. I lifted up a large number of those rocks, but now I'm going to try and head and find some more clearer pools, so maybe we can find some little fish, because a lot of those were still kind of almost attached to the sea. So I think a lot of the little fish like to disappear back, like further closer to the shore, so that they're protected for longer against the big things that can gobble them up, which at their size this time of year is it's most things. There are more weird alien-looking things in the sea than there probably is in space. Though I do completely believe in aliens, there has to be some sort of alien life form somewhere in the universe, right? So, and maybe that's offensive to aliens, but what? Okay, so I don't know what that is, which is quite often. I don't know a lot of what marine things are. I like to know that I'm learning all the time, but definitely not something that I would ever go to a rocky shore and know what everything is. There are hundreds of thousands of species, no idea why. So we start with an investigative mindset, which is what you should all do if you come across something whilst rock pooling that you don't know. My guess is that it feels rather like leathery, but it feels more living than living animal than plant. There are basically 0 ID features on it, so I'm going with a sponge. But sponges usually have little dots on somewhere called spicules, where they draw water in and push it out, and I can't really find any of those on there. It could be some sort of colonial hydroid. So things like by the wind sailor, which look like a jellyfish, are actually little hydroids, well, that form one big colony. It could be that. It's not attached to anything, so I doubt that it's normally there. It could be something that just survives by floating through the water, or it could be something that normally attaches to something and is detached, which is more difficult to ID because you can't really tell what it likes to live on or where it likes to live on the shore because it's just washed up. Also, there's nothing on it feeding, so if you don't know what something is but it looks like there's something else attached to it that you do know, or something that you could more easily Google, that's sometimes really good to look at, because then you can work out you know, you can Google what that animal eats, and sometimes that pops up too. But mystery alien species, no idea. I don't know. Cue future me having Googled this, sitting inside to work out what it is. Over to you. Actually, future me here, I know what it is. I found out what it is, but I thought this was the perfect place to stop the video and draw you into the next one, because this is going to be a two-parter, because in the next half we've got some really exciting stuff, including these gorgeous worms and a game of spot the fish. So if you're watching this in real time, the next video will be out on Saturday, but if you are watching this not when it comes out at the exact moment, then the video will probably be linked at the end of this video. So check out part 2 to find out what this weird alien creature is and continue the marine adventures. I will see you in the next video.